Good morning. It's the 20th of June, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Well, the Strait of Hormuz is closed again as the Iranians have decided to block the channel because the Israelis will not abide by the memorandum of agreement. In fact, just as J.D. Vance was getting ready to get on a plane to head to Switzerland with those two real estate guys, Witkoff and Kushner, Israel launched the worst barrage on Lebanon since the war began. I think it's pretty clear that Israel does not want to play ball with anyone. They intend to hold on to that seized territory in Lebanon and continue to threaten their neighbors. And all of this is from US dollars and US tech. J.D. Vance said one thing that I agree with, actually, too. He said that Donald Trump is the only ally that Israel has left in the entire world, and that all of the armament that have kept Israel in the game to defend itself and some offensive capability has come from American manufacturers and from U.S. tax dollars. You would think that that would buy some measure of respect, but as far as the Israelis go, they don't respect anybody. They want to continue this Zionist quest to create a greater Israel, and they don't care who they have to unalive. Because if you get in the way, men, women, children, don't take my word for it. Look at the stats. Over 100,000 people no longer living on the planet in the last 3 years, and they're just getting warmed up. I'm not president. I'm not qualified to be president, but I do know common sense. And I think it's high time for the US government to suspend, at the very least, all military sales, actually, all aid whatsoever to Israel until they can decide what they want to do. Do they want to be the big bully on the block and go it alone? Or do they want a partner that will help them achieve their objectives? Clearly, they do not want anyone to help them because we have spent billions, trillions of dollars propping up the Israeli regime. And now I suppose they feel like that they are strong enough to take on Iran and their neighbors on their own without Trump or anyone else. But clearly, if they want to do that, it's best done without U.S. involvement and particularly U.S. tax dollars. Those billions of dollars that we give to Israel every year can be better spent at home. Meanwhile, even though Brent crude price per barrel is about $80 right now and will probably skyrocket again on Monday, but this cannot continue. The behavior of Israel not only threatens their neighbors in the Gulf region, it also threatens the United States economy and its prestige in the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not siding with the Trump administration, but I always like to do what is right. And right now, opening that strait and letting those ships come through, because there's 20,000 soldiers out there. They're not in line with any military force. They're out there starving, doing the best they can. They need to be able to go home. They need to be able to clear that space out and let cooler heads prevail. But right now, Israel's doing Israel, and they don't care what anybody else says, and that's unfortunate. But it's time to turn the tap off because Israelis seem to be drunk on power. And if I were the bartender, I'd take their keys and not cut them off. It's the 20th of June, 2026, and I'm Reg Knight. Have a good day.